About 13 miles from downtown and just about ready to roll here. And starting this one, Chris Sale. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The afternoon for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
One strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. Tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. There's Freddie Freeman now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound now, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Pajes makes the grab on the run. Michael Harris II digs in now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
1 ball, 1
And
strike.
that's outside. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. That one missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Acuna has it sized up. And there's one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That one's upstairs, ball one. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And Sale deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Atlanta, Matt Olson up to the plate. Yamamoto back to work. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Two outs. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Acuna snags it for the second out. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the power speed combo, Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Close, but called the ball. And the count even 1-1. And strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. And here's the rookie catcher, Drake Baldwin. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One strike.
On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Nick Allen now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there, but he's back. Baldwin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Now he breaks his bat. Yamamoto pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Michael Harris the second now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air out to center, and no one can get there. The throw in, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement now. Here comes Austin Riley.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One and 2 now. Sale. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Sale ready. They say he went.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Throw over to first. Ozuna back in standing. Snap throw, but he's back safely. Ozuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And the 0-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, Will Smith to the plate. Sale back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Max Muncy at the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Muncy, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Sale delivers. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Riley fires to first, and the Dodgers are set. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That clips the zone, and that's strike two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Top of the sixth inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Riley throws across the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And up next for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
And he's out on the tag.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Ohtani stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Bottom of the sixth inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So here's Riley now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Out to short, Betts. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. It has the distance, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Mookie now. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up to the plate is Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. Set for the last half of the 7th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one lifted to left. Pages under it, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo, and that's downstairs, and that is ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Fastball is outside. That misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Max Muncy. Sale back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And here comes Tommy Edman. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that one handled. And they get Edman for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And first offering is fouled off. Montero, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. Montero fires.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And it's fouled away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Albies to first, and a quick out, number 1. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Betts, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So last chance for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike. That's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. That misses. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Got him! And that's the ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.